Hey, Randy Barton here, Team Beachbody Coach at Extreme Faith and Fitness, here to tell you today why a hybrid schedule, which means a blend of two different Beachbody programs, might be right for you in how to pick, choose, and create that schedule. Stick with me. Alright, you heard me, you saw me, you know what's going on this week as we talk a little bit about the hybrid schedules, where you may take two Beachbody programs, mold them into one. We're going to tell you today why to do that and how to do that properly. As we go into this, first reason why to do that. I mean, think about it. If Beachbody has spent, gobs of money, the top celebrity trainers put together into this package where a program is complete and set and lacking nothing and has a vision, has a goal set all in mind, why would you change something up? Very simple. Why is it that I personally do hybrid schedules? Just simply variety. Variety. You see, each one of the programs has their own goal to go along with it. Well, maybe my goal is to blend two of those together, or just simply want to have some change up in the routine of things. And it's completely acceptable to hybrid things together. But when you start to put two things together, let's think about this. I'm going to give you three things to consider as you create your hybrid schedule. The first thing is keep your goals in mind. Obviously, if your goal is to pack on muscle mass, you're not going to be doing Les Mills Combat. The same thing, if your goal is to shed a lot of fat, you're not going to be doing Body Beast. So you have to remember, what are your goals? Maybe you're wanting to have a blend of the two. Well, if that's the case, maybe just a straight P90X is going to do it for you. Or you could do a Body Beast Combat schedule, a Body Beast Insanity schedule, a P90X Insanity schedule, and you can mix around with it of a muscle development program with a cardio program. And you can mix and match and blend it all up and make beautiful things. So remember that when it comes to your goals. Is your goal to gain weight? Is your goal to lose fat? Is your goal to do a little bit of both? Regardless what you do, remember the key to any calendar, any fitness schedule is going to be nutrition. So keep that in mind as well. What is your goal nutritionally? Because the same way as we say pick a schedule for your goals, that's not only for your workouts, that's also for your nutrition. If you're wanting to gain muscle, you're going to have to increase your calories to do it the easiest way. If you're wanting to lose weight, you're going to have to decrease. In both of those, remember to keep your macros in line. Look for a different video on that. Second rule, first thing was, do it for your goals. Create a calendar, a schedule for your goals. Second thing, keep it simple. Keep it very simple. It needs to be something that has front of mind availability for your mind, that you can immediately say, all right, this is what I'm doing today. Maybe it's going to be something simple as this. Here's what I'm doing currently, right now. A Body Beast Combat Hybrid, which means that since a Body Beast, especially in the second phase, the bulk phase, is a half-hour workout, I couple it with a half-hour combat workout on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday means that I'm going to do 60 minutes of combat. Actually, Saturday is another 30-30 split. But it's something very simple. I know what it's going to be. When Monday rolls around, I know what I'm doing. When Thursday rolls around, I know what I'm doing. It's simple. And if you need to help with the simplicity of it and help you remember it and get a routine of it, write it down. Write it down. Basically, you're having to do a step that is done for you when you purchase a program, that it's all very scheduled. It's all very disciplined. And that's what you're doing. You're creating a schedule, but what often happens with self-accountability is we cut our own self slack where we wouldn't do it for others, or others haven't done it for us of a schedule that they've created. So you create it for your goals and keep it very simple. Don't complicate it with 19 different programs that you start putting together. Pick two, maybe three, blend them together, and keep it simple that you can understand. Thirdly, is going to be just as important as 1 and 2, is don't forget the basics. So the third thing, remember the basics. When I say remember the basics, it's this. Remember, especially on weight training days, that you need to be intentional of what muscle groups you're working out, and remembering that you need a minimum of 3 days before you work out that muscle group again. So you need to keep that in mind, that you're remembering to give your muscles time to recover. The same thing if you're going to be doing a plyo routine, many times, even though it's cardio-based, it's going to be hammering the lower body with a lot of the jump training that goes into plyometrics. Well, you're not going to want to put your plyo day, even though it's cardio, right next to your leg day. So you've got to be intentional on that as well. The same thing that if you have a chest day, you're not going to want to put in a cardio routine that does gobs of burpees or push-up jacks or whatever it may be. So you've got to be intentional on that as well. So remember that basic. Remember the basic of not overtraining. You don't want to be pushing your body to maximum exertion for over an hour. You're going to start having the opposite effect, throwing your body into a catabolic state where it's not building muscle, it's not creating lean muscle, it's not doing what you want it to if you're going over that hour. In fact, that's a little different depending person to person, but it's not going to be what you want. You start releasing a hormone called doggone, it starts with a C, and I have a mental block while I'm under pressure to do this video without mistakes, and I made a mistake. Cortisol, I believe. Yeah, because cortisone is a shot. So cortisol, you don't want to be releasing that hormone. It's going to put you in a reverse thing. It's going to happen if you start overtraining. So be in mind of that. Don't go over the hour mark with the max exertion. And the last thing as well, for remember the basics, is you've got to stick with it. You will not get results if you do not give effort. It just doesn't happen that way. But that's the basics, ins and outs of it. If you're going to do a hybrid, they can be highly effective. That's what I use every summer to be able to get the results I want to get down to 5% body fat, is to keep my body guessing with all of this different change it up hybrid stuff, and it works fantastic. So remember those 3 steps when you start to put together your hybrid thing. Maybe you want some variety, maybe you want to take it to an extreme level, but do it for your goals, keep it simple, and remember the basics. I hope that helped you out as you're putting together your hybrid schedule. Let me know. Did that help you? Search around online, even my site, extremefaithandfitness.com, as there are many schedules that are available, or shoot me an email. I've got even more schedules in my file than I do online. So I can help you out with that. Would love to help you get to your fitness goals. If you just stumbled onto this video on YouTube, then by all means subscribe, leave a nice comment below, like the video, go to extremefaithandfitness.com, sign up for the free fitness coaching, go to beachbodycoach.com/EXFF, yeah, you've seen the websites on the bottom of the screen, and join right there, free membership, and I can be your personal consultant, coach, whatever you want to see me as. This has been Randy Barton, Team Beachbody Coach, Extreme Faith and Fitness. See you next time.